Have you ever wondered how different species reproduce? Not every organism is capable of sexual reproduction. This video contains numerous hidden surprises for you. We'll look at a new type of reproduction in organisms. It is referred to as asexual reproduction. We will look at its qualities and types briefly. Asexual reproduction is a type of reproduction in which offspring are produced by a single parent. The offspring are physically and genetically similar to one another. They are identical duplicates of their parent cell. As a result, they are referred to as clones. Asexual reproduction is observed in both unicellular and multicellular organisms. Let me describe the various features of asexual reproduction. It involves a single parent. There is no gamete formation or fertilization. The whole process takes place in a small period of time. Rapid multiplication and growth happens, and there is limited variation, genetically similar offsprings. Let me now go over the many mechanisms of asexual reproduction. Organisms can reproduce asexually in a variety of ways. Binary fission, budding, fragmentation, spore formation, and vegetative propagation are examples of asexual processes. Let us now take a quick look at the many modes of asexual reproduction. Fission is synonymous with division. The parent cell divides into two or more cells during asexual reproduction. Unicellular organisms exhibit distinct cell division patterns based on their cell shape. An amoeba, for example, can divide into two in any plane, whereas the division in Euglena is longitudinal. Fission can be classified into two types, binary fission and multiple fission. The parent cell divides into two equal halves, called daughter cells, during binary fission. Daughter cells are genetically identical to one another and to their parent cell. Binary fission occurs in organisms such as amoeba, bacteria, Euglena, and others. During multiple fissions, the organism divides itself into numerous daughter cells. Examples of multiple fissions are sporozoans and algae. Another type of asexual reproduction is fragmentation. Planaria, Spirogyra, and other multicellular organisms reproduce by fragmentation. The parent body fragments into two or more pieces. Each fragment eventually grows into a new individual. When a lizard loses its tail, it regenerates one. This is referred to as regeneration. There are specialized cells in many species that can differentiate and grow into a new organism. Hydra and Planaria are two examples of organisms that regenerate. When a cell divides into many parts in these organisms, each piece proliferates and develops to regenerate new organisms. Some organisms grow buds on their bodies. These buds grow into a new individual. This is referred to as budding. A hydra is an example. A bud grows from the parent hydra and eventually matures into a young hydra. When it reaches maturity, it separates from the parent body. Asexual reproduction occurs in plants through vegetative organs such as leaves, roots, stems, and buds. This is referred to as vegetative propagation. For example, onion bulbs, potato tubers, runners or stolons, and so on. Vegetative propagation in plants is substantially faster than sexual reproduction. This can also be done artificially, which is common in horticulture.